Go.
Hello, my name is Jayden, and this is my POL. So my analogy is relating to Counter-Strike, or what, as many people like to call it, CS:GO, and I feel like that this relates to like how I see my perspective to school, because CS:GO has taught me like many skills like while I play or watch it. CS:GO is also about strategizing and communicating with your teammates at all times to get like the results you want in order to succeed, and that is like me succeeding in life. So before every game, you're like given like about 10 minutes for like a warm up, and warm ups for me are like very good to like scout out the enemy team, like to find who's the weak link and who's the strongest. And it doesn't matter if they're good or bad, you still gotta like keep a positive mindset on like winning at all costs. And that's like the best way to get your results that you want. So warm-ups relate to maintaining a positive mindset and belief in the value of learning for me, because for me, one of my projects, I had a partner, and we were given the importance of water infographic. Me and my partner were struggling with the work we had to be done, and sometimes we would procrastinate the whole period and like not do the research that we were supposed to do. So as the due date was like coming around the corner, we had to cram in everything. So we planned to keep a positive mindset and came in after school during tutorial time to finish the infographic, and the outcome of it was actually pretty good because we got like an A on the poster and the work papers. So in CS:GO, you also get skill level or experience points. So skill level is something that you don't get on the fly, and you earn it as time goes on. So in every game, you would like use what you have learned from past games to improve your skill to now to help your team win. This relates to self-assess and monitor your own progress and understanding, and communicate the quality of your learning to others formally and informally. So my example of this is our roleplay for the Cherokee Seminole Act, and I chose this because my group was given the Cherokee Act, and we had to conduct our own research and choose what was important and not important to include in the debate. So I believe that conducting the own research shows that you're self-monitoring your own learning, and during the debate is when you would like show your learning to others formally and informally. Strats. So in CS:GO, strats are such a very big thing that like most pro players use, because they're like miniature plans that would rely on your creativity and how you use that different strat. So strats are kind of like applying creativity and imagination to problem solving, because strats help you go along the way. So my example for this is our hydroponics mode, and we use creativity to solve it. Like one problem that we ran into was not getting the water to reach the top of the pipe. So then what we did was blow it with hot air and squish it together so that there would be less space for the air to blow up the water. And another problem that we also ran into was the power of the pump, because the pump didn't dispose much air as we needed to. So we also thought of an idea to get a pump that had 2 outlets, and it would produce the same amount of air throughout 2, and we would have 2 tubes going into that pipe, and that helped us solve those 2 problems. and that showed us like applying creativity to solve the problem that we bumped into. Talking about stress, they don't always go like as planned, so sometimes you have to think on the go. And sometimes you have to use thinking and taking risks to improve that plan that you have. Because sometimes not everything will go as planned, so you have to take risks to solve that problem. So that relates to embrace appropriate risks and opportunities to help solve novel problems. My example for this is the pencil box project, and that project was for us to try out new things, such as meeting up with a teacher and communicating with them to see what they wanted for the pencil box. Some things that we were able to try out was the meeting up with the teacher and using the laser printer, because none of my partners, including me, didn't know how to use the laser printer. So that was like a new opportunity for us. And that also involved risk, because that was like a new thing that we did not know how to do on our own. In CSGO, working together with your teammates is very important, because your teammates would help carry you to victory, and you also have to help them carry yourself to victory. So this relates to collaborating with and positively impacting global teams. My example for this is the Logi, and we were given a special task to help set up the mud patch for the next planting. And they set us up into rows of maybe 6 or 7, and they told us to walk into the patch one row at a time. And the collaborating with and positively is when we had to link arms so that none of us would fall in. So that actually helped us out, because only one person fell in out of the whole project, or the whole activity. So that actually worked out very well, and that helps us impact our peers effectively and positively. So in conclusion, for me, this game has taught me many, many skills to help show me a different perspective of how to see school. And throughout the 2 quarters that we have been going through, I was actually able to improve my character and my learning skills, because this game has been keeping me focused. Thank you for listening.